Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to tell you the answers of first PUC model question paper 1 of financial year 2021 according to reduced syllabus of subject political science. The part 1 of this video has already been uploaded, so you can watch that video for question up to 22, that is part 1 and part 2 of the question paper. This is from the part 3. So let's start the video. So the answer of question number 23 is political science begins and ends with the state. Its scope includes the study of the state and the study of political system. It covers the study of government, the study of power. It is a study about man and his political behavior. It is also a study of political issues which influences politics directly or indirectly. Next one is answer of question number 24. Political science is the scientific study of politics. It is a social science. It is a science because a political scientist thinks critically and scientifically. Political science uses a scientific approach. The political scientist approach their study in an objective, rational and systematic manner. This is the answer of question number 24. The question is political science a science? Discuss. So this is the answer of that question. In this part 3 question, you have to answer any 8 of the following in 5 to 10 sentences each. So now this is the answer of question number 24, and now let's move on to next question. So this is the answer of question number 26. Sovereignty is one of the most essential and unique features of the state. It is the ultimate and supreme law and policy making authority of the state. It is the soul of a state. No people can form a state unless they are sovereign. In other words, one cannot think of a state without sovereignty. So this is the answer of question number 26, in which the question explains the features of sovereignty. Now let's move on to next question. Now next is the answer of question number 27. The question explains the kinds of equality. So the answer is equality is about ensuring that every individual has an equal opportunity to make the most of their lives and talents. There are different kinds of equality. They are political, social, legal, natural and economical equality. There is strong connection between freedom and equality. Equality is often associated with progress towards that idea of everyone being truly equal. So this is the answer of question number 27. We are continuing the part 3rd of this question paper. Part 1 and part 2 has already been uploaded in the first video. This is from question number 23, in which you have to answer 8 questions. Till now I have told you 3 questions. This is question number 27 about the kinds of equality. Now we will move on to next question. If you want, you can take the screenshot of these answers. Next is answer of question number 28, in which the question is explain the kinds of law in brief. So the law is basically a set of rules that are created and enforced by a particular country through social or governmental institutions to regulate the actions of its members. There are 5 types of law. They are civil law, common law, customary law, religious law, and mixed law. So this is the answer of question number 28. Now we will move on to next question. This is the answer of question number 30. List out the fundamental duties of Indian citizen. So the first one is to abide by the constitution and respect its ideals and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem. The second is to cherish and follow the noble ideas which inspired our national struggle for freedom. The third is to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. Now, next is the answer of question number 31. Explain the powers and the functions of Lok Sabha in brief. So, the answer is the Lok Sabha has certain powers that make it more powerful than the Rajya Sabha. Motions of no confidence against the government can be introduced and passed in the Lok Sabha. If passed by majority vote, the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers resign collectively. The most important function of the Lok Sabha is to select the executive. The executive is a group of persons who work together to implement the laws made by the parliament. So this is the answer of question number 31, in which you have to explain the powers and the functions of Lok Sabha in brief. So this is the powers and the functions of Lok Sabha. So you can write this answer. Now we will move on to next question. If you want, you can take the screenshot of these answers. Now this is the answer of question number 33. Explain the powers and functions of Chief Minister. So the Chief Minister is the leader of the majority party in the Legislative Assembly, whom the governor appoints as the Chief Minister. Chief Minister is considered to be the real executive and the de facto head of the state. He heads the state government's council of ministers. He presides over the cabinet meetings and can impose decisions accordingly. So all the answers of 8 questions have been completed of part 3. If you want further answers, please comment down below. You can take the screenshots of these answers. If you want to further modify to it, you can modify it. And don't forget to hit the like button and press the bell icon for further notifications. And if you want answers of any other subjects, then you can comment down below. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Remember, don't forget to subscribe the channel If you want further answers, please comment down below and press the bell icon for further notification. Thank you.